I just wanted to share an emotion with you today.
It's a pretty shitty emotion coming from a former Marine, was it?
That's right. I spent 26 years.
How does it feel to be a traitor like that?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I ought to call this video Hell Week. I would assume it's the uptick in the propaganda getting into the election cycle. But the crazies are getting crazier. Oh, and Bill Clinton was in town this week. Just a few blocks from me. I was hoping he'd walk by my booth. But no such luck on that, but damn. I'm not going to keep you too long unless I'm going to be butting in and out of this one to set up a few of these crazies coming along. But all right, let's get into this. You know what to do. If you like it, if you care, share. If you can, you contribute. And one of these days I'm going to get to work on my website, and I'll get a shop up and all that other good stuff. In the meantime, pray for me out there, and let's get into this one. I'll be seeing you along the way.
By the way, they don't have to take a vote. By the way, they don't have to.
I don't care what they have to do.
All those
everything they've done has turned out to be.
All those depositions, there are Republicans in there, so they don't have their lawyers in there. Then they don't have.
And that's a lie too. And that's a lie too. That's why they stormed the office last night.
Fox News. Those fucking. That's why. By the way, that was a crime. By the way, what they did. That was a crime with those guys.
Everything's a crime. Yeah, everything's a crime. Under this administration, with the low unemployment.
What?
Is that a crime too?
So you're going to let them get away with?
Is that a crime?
High crimes and misdemeanors.
What high crimes and misdemeanors?
Oh my God! Where does it begin? I live in New York City. I've been watching this guy for 40 years.
Name one. I asked you to name.
Tax evasion.
Where's the tax evasion?
I mean, I could go.
Where's the rape of children?
I can go on and on.
All you got is bullshit accusations. That's all you got is bullshit accusations.
He's out. By the way.
How much you want? I'll make a bet with you, and I'll give you 10-1 odds.
He's not out with this.
I'll give you 10-1 odds. I'll give you 10-1 odds.
This scumbag's going to be.
We'll exchange names and emails, and I'll give you 10-1 odds.
All right.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I'll be back.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I'll be back after the.
Put your money right now. Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, bullshit walking. That's what I say. Bullshit walking.
I'm Canadian.
Oh, you got your own problems.
No, we don't now. We just voted in the right person.
Yeah, the blackface guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hypocrite.
He was a kid.
Yeah, the hypocrite. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the blackface guy.
You and I could be here all day, I think.
I don't understand the whole socialism part. I mean, eventually you're going to run out of other people's money, but,
We got the best health care possible.
That's not what I hear from other health care people.
That's not true. Anyhow, I'll meet you again.
Sure. Good luck with all that.
He's a thug.
Well, how does he a thug?
Well, he's cheated people. He's lied.
Excuse me, who's he cheated?
Everybody. He's cheated me.
How's he cheated you?
He's cheated me. He's cheated on 3 wives. He's cheated on 4 kids.
Well, how's that get him in jail?
Well, he should be.
Why should he? Don't you like the low unemployment?
You know what? I'm a Republican.
Yeah, but don't you like the low unemployment? Don't you like the economy?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like the low unemployment?
Well, it was there when Obama was in. He just made it.
Ma'am, we had a 1.8 growth rate with this 6.4 million people off of food stamps.
I think he's a thug. I think he's a liar. He lies every day.
What did he lie about?
He lies about everything.
Name one.
Well, the economy. He said it's the best
economy's doing great.
It's not the best economy.
It's got the lowest black unemployment, the lowest women.
I don't. Okay.
Well, liars don't figure, and figures don't lie, ma'am. Well, you can't point to one, though. And who is this for?
Oh, my brother-in-law, who is just a fanatic, and we're always fighting in a good way. So I want to give this hat to him.
So it's always good to fight in a good way.
In a good way. So that's our fight. Is in a good way.
I think you ought to listen to you a bit more.
Oh, he should.
No.
But he won't. But that's okay.
No, I think you ought to listen to him.
Oh, no. Let me have these hat. Just pay him and get out of here. And you know what? Thank you.
This guy's a rare breed. He was the first guy to come up and talk to me my second day out. And Marine. And he comes up and he goes, you know what a tow missile is? And yeah, I got an idea. Because that's what I did for 26 years in the Marines. And if I was 2 blocks away from you in that building down there, I'd shoot one right at this booth and blow you all to hell. My life gets threatened like that, you know. Kind of riles me. Of course, this guy is a super minority. Most of the military I speak to are all about Trump, so this guy is a real strange bird. So I wanted to get in this guy's face. And he pretty much showed what most of them exhibit. They can't say why they want to do what they want to do. This guy wouldn't have a conversation with me. He just wanted to kill me, which is pretty much why we want to do. I want to do that to them now. If a guy doesn't want to reason with you, what else can you do? But it's yeah. Anyway, thought I'd set this one up for you. Here we go.
And why would you do that?
Well, I'm just telling you what I would do.
Why would you do that?
Because Trump represents everything that's wrong and horrible about this country.
Really? Why don't you clarify that?
I don't really want to. I'm just going to share.
Or you can't. You just can't, or you don't want to?
Oh, I can.
Then why don't you? Why, instead of just leaving a bland, lousy statement like you have, why don't you articulate it?
Well, you seem like such a good articulator.
I'm waiting for you to clarify yourself, sir. Why don't you do that?
I just wanted to share an emotion with you today.
It's a pretty shitty emotion coming from a former Marine, was it?
That's right. I spent 26 years.
How does it feel to be a traitor like that?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's tall words from a fucking guy dressed up like a clown.
I see. So it's all about appearance to you. You still haven't clarified yourself. Can you clarify why you think he is what you said he is?
You know what the cool thing about someone like you, apparently, who feels the need to represent a fucking traitor?
How is he a traitor, sir?
Well, birds of a feather flock together.
You're giving me nothing but bland, stupid statements. Well, would you please clarify anything you've said?
I don't want to.
You can't. In other words, you can't.
That's your story.
You traitor, and you're a coward because you can't articulate yourself.
Look at you. Fucking clown talking shit.
Yeah, I'm talking shit to shit.
Why don't you take that
I'm talking shit to shit.
Why don't you shove it up your ass and break it off? That's where it belongs.
You're a disgrace to the Marines.
Suck on this, bitch.
You're a disgrace. You can't articulate yourself. You're a moron. For what? For what?
Dodge the bullets.
For what?
To dodge the bullets in, what you call it when they, not assassinating, what they trying to do to them now?
They're trying to impeach him.
Impeach, that's what it was.
Yeah, but
impeachment-proof vest.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, for what? I mean, there's no crime.
I don't know. They're coming after him pretty hard.
Yeah, but you still have to have a crime. There's no crime. I mean, he released a transcript. There was nothing in the transcript.
He won't release his taxes. he's done, I don't know, countless things.
Wait a second. One, he doesn't have to release his taxes. Two, if you do, that's using it as a political tool. So if you want to use...
What did she do?
Oh, God. Where do we start? How about the 33... you want to listen to me?
No.
Do you want to... I beg your pardon?
Yes.
Okay. One, while she was under subpoena, she destroyed 33,000 emails. She never turned over the server to be examined. That right there, I mean, I've had numerous people come by.
I bet you he's got 10 to 20 things for each one thing she did that you could complain
I'd make that bet. How much you want to bet?
$17.
I'll give you odds. Let's go.
How are you going to prove it, one way or the other?
Well, again, we got the criminal
opinion,
investigation now.
But anyway, I'm going to let you get back to your work.
And you still didn't tip me anything. I guess you're just a liberal mooch, huh? Hey.
He's arguing with you?
Well, there's hardly any argument with liberals. It's just a smackdown.
That's all it is. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
We agree.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's awesome.
All right, in this last segment, or this segment here, is talking to this nice couple from Texas. And one of the street people that hang out in the park who, from time to time, will make a statement to me, calls us racists as he's walking by. And this ensued, and this conversation ensued. And you just can tell by the drug-addled dumbness. But this is it. This is where they probably get their Antifa people from. And I don't know, most of the street people I'm on good terms with over there, but there's a few of them that are bad. This is one of them. And this is where this went into. So, here we go.
I'm just saying. That's the dumbest thing you can say. He's got a 49% approval rating with blacks, jackass. 49% approval rating with black males. 49% approval rating.
That's so cool. You like a puppet. Because of him doing shit.
What was the last political book you read?
Come on, Fox.
What was the last political book you read?
Fox, I'm homeless. I'm out here fucking doing riots up in Idaho, stopping pipelines and shit. What do you think I'm doing? I'm recycling fucking water and shit. Come on, dude.
Jobs.
You're over here doing all this. You don't even know anything about what's going on in the ocean and stuff. You want to bulk up to me?
I helped start the Institute for Environmental Alternatives.
I don't give a shit. You still like Trump. Trump's a piece of shit, dude. Just like you.
Oh, you're so articulate. Oh, you're so articulate, intelligent. You come up with the greatest. Oh, I don't know how you can do that. No wonder you're homeless. With language like that, intelligence like that, you'll be living in a tent the rest of your life. You'll be using leaves to wipe your ass for the rest of your life, pal.
Hey, you don't wonder where I'm sleeping tonight? I'll be sleeping over there. You want me tonight to find me?
Why would I want to find you? Last thing in the world is I want to be around some junkie.
Wow. And that's probably a daily occurrence.
Oh, probably a daily occurrence.
Oh, yeah. Well, today's been particularly strange. I don't know, I think they let out the idiots today.
I loved how I shut them down. Why are you calling me a racist? I'm married to a Mexican. How are you going to call me racist?
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. Oh. Exactly. You don't know me.
Oh, here it comes back again.
Oh, good for you. Keeps you out of jail, doesn't it? You got that to keep you out of jail, don't you? Yeah, I know the tricks. Yeah.
Insane.
Man, it incites
Yeah, that's why you're homeless, you moron. Because you're a moron, that's why.
Insane.
Wow. Well,
Welcome to my world.
unfortunately, that's everybody's world.
It's a shame that it's come to that.
It is.
Hey, make me viral. Hey, get me viral a few times.
Keep talking, junkie.
And this last segment, these two women are fucking liars. Start out claiming to be conservatives, but they expose themselves all through the conversation as anything but. And just about every single talking point from MSNBC and CNN and all the rest of them you can name spews out of them. But and I just at the end got tired of talking to them. Was like, just get out of here. And then the couple I spoke to earlier came back, and they were nice. They hung out for quite a while, and they just to view what I was going through, and I guess suffer my pain. It is what it is. All right, and remember, this is probably maybe a third of the encounters I had like this, because many of them happen so fast and that I can't get them on video. So, or for whatever technical reasons, like, cameras malfunction or whatever, I didn't get them up. So this was only a short, about a third of what I went through this weekend. And this, abuse to get out there. As I said, it's been upticking. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. God bless you for putting up with this video and putting up with me. And if you do like this kind of crap, well, hit the like button and support me. And if nothing else, pray for me out there. Or for anything else, pray for me out there. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by, and I shall see you on the streets.
All right, guys, thanks for...
Fuck Trump.
Look at this.
Oh, what an intelligent conversation.
That was not the...
2 words and one of them's vulgar. 2 words. Anytime you want to come have one. Anytime you want to come have one. 2 words and one of them's vulgar. Anytime you want to have a conversation, but you ain't got the balls to do it.
So who would you support other than Trump? Because see, I don't believe in him, I believe in the party. I have a real problem now because I don't like him. I miss my old conservative party. He's not a conservative. Like, who do you, I don't like what he's doing. The way he talks, we talk about vulgar, just like this guy, right? The way he talks,
well,
women, he's awful. Like, why can't we find ourselves a true conservative?
One, I'm not finding that from the people I've talked to that work with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked...
I used to work in New York City back when he was like a big real estate baron there. I worked with the newspaper, and he was awful then. I mean, with all the women, everyone's front page of everything all the time. It's just... that's what he was.
Again, I can only go off of what people have talked to me that have worked personally with him out here. And
they don't stay long, I've noticed that.
And the people I've spoke to, men and women, that have had personal dealings with him, have all been positive.
Really?
The ones that...
How come they all leave? I mean, he's losing. Like, we got generals and stuff that are people I respect, and they won't stay with him.
Again, I would go and I would look at the fact that, who are the enemies? Because I'm looking at it this way. The deep state is called the deep state for a reason. Well, give you an idea. There was a guy who came by here about 2 months ago, a black guy wearing a mega hat. I said, well, this is interesting. I go, who are you? And he goes, and gave me his name. He was Ben Carson's special advisor, worked elbow to elbow with Ben Carson.
Ben Carson, the one black person in the administration.
No, there's more than one.
He's the kind of the figurehead right now. He's the only one that sits in when you look at the meetings. There's one guy.
Then you have this guy too.
He's never in the. But when you get a cabinet meeting, a few more women or a few more other people.
Trump's got more women in his cabinet than
Yeah, no, I just was looking at a whole photo of the cabinet the other day. They showed, I saw one woman in there.
Well, again, I asked this guy, I says, if he gave me a 35-minute interview.
Right. Oh, okay.
And he's very candid with me. And I asked him, excuse me, but do you explain to me why we're at a loggerhead? We're not seeing anything really get done. Mm-hmm. And he goes, because 85% of our government is corrupt to the core. That's both right and left.
See, I know so many people that have worked for the government in the military, and they're not corrupt.
The hell they aren't.
My family in the military ain't corrupt, to tell you that.
When Eisenhower was talking about the military-industrial complex, and I speak to a lot of military men out here, and they tell me when you get to a certain level,
she's a lieutenant colonel
once you get up into the the
she's up there.
Well, I speak to them all the time too.
But you don't go 30 years in the military and become corrupt. Like, you don't, like, she went to Annapolis, she's spent her whole life in the Marines. She didn't become corrupt because she got up higher. She got up higher because she worked her ass off. And I'm proud of her.
No,
she's not, you can't just blanket everybody. I mean,
I'm not, but again,
this is not conservatism, though. I mean, our deficit's the highest it's been in history. He's spending money like a drunken fool. I mean, I want somebody that's going to watch that stuff.
That would be great, but we got to go. Who's in charge of the money? It's Congress.
Yeah, but they're not, because every time they vote on something, it didn't go anywhere between the Senate and the
What
House.
Have they
nothing
passed?
Going on.
Give me
nothing. They passed things, but then Mitch McConnell's like, screw you. So between
the only thing they passed was last week. I found it. The only thing I found out that they passed. They made it a federal law. You can't crush dogs' heads anymore.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but excuse me.
We need a felony.
No, they passed.
Yeah, but fine. But is that our biggest issue right now?
No,
but
it's still an issue.
But it's okay to crush baby heads.
No, it's not okay. But we just had a mother and daughter cut the legs off of a dog while it was alive.
Yeah, see that? Yeah,
and I understand that's cruel.
Guess what? It's a misdemeanor.
They did pass.
I know that's cruel and it's horrible and it's bad.
Yeah.
But should our federal government be spending time on that?
Sure.
Is that the only thing we've got going on?
They should be able to walk and chew gum at the same time.
We've been begging for that for years.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they did. But my God, we've got other things. Like Sheer mentioned it. I would like to see a lot of the things that you're seeing get done.
Yeah.
I mean, let's close the border. Let's end that deficit. Yeah, let's
absolutely
do all that.
Close the border.
Let's bring our troops back from overseas and bring them here and protect our border.
We just sent 3,000 over Saudi Arabia. Those aren't our friends. They're not.
Exactly.
They're
believe me, I'm not for all of that stuff.
I just think
I don't think we need it. I think that feeds right into the military-industrial complex. Why are they against him?
Well, they're against him because he's a foul-mouthed. He treats women like crap. He's an awful.
You're talking style here. You're not talking substance.
Style. A man.
You're not talking stuff.
No, a man who cheats on all his wives, hooks up.
You're talking something completely irrelevant
to
the deep state.
Of the United States.
No one gives a fat crap about that.
Well, women do.
Not the women I'm speaking to.
Well, the women you're speaking to aren't going to give him a majority. So how are you going to get that with?
Well, there just seems to be. He got a lot of women voting for him.
I mean, but look what 2018. What happened?
No, you got more voting for him now. But you can watch my videos and see. There are a lot of people that vote for him. He's got more support for now than he had in 2016.
No, he doesn't. 2018, they blew it out at the polls. You can't say he has more. You can't. Those are facts. They took over the House. You can't throw that away. You are,
I believe, you're pretty steeped in the propaganda.
Or I believe the real things, and I hope to hell Trump drops dead before the election.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Do. I hope he dies.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Because all he's doing is fomenting hate in this country.
Right,
It is awful. I've never seen one person in my life
It's always
treat people the way he does.
What's hate speech?
Why are we still focused on Hillary? Hillary's not running.
Hillary's not in jail either.
Right.
Because Hillary deserves to be in jail.
Why does she deserve to be in jail when your own party can't prove that she was guilty? They just came out last week.
I swear to God, you guys are way
I just asked you a
gone.
perfectly
You're way
logical
too
question.
gone. You're way too gone.
If the new report that just came out last week from your own party came out and said, we've got nothing, why don't you believe it?
Right.
It's not
33,000 emails while she was under subpoena.
Do you know what? Do you have any idea what his and his family, Ivanka? She had a completely open server. No problem there, right?
No nepotism there.
Oh, good Lord. All right, guys. Good. You know, God bless you with your stupidity.
Yes, thank you. With your conspiracy theory.
Yeah, all right. It's been a rough day.
It has been. Looks like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to get drunk tonight.
I don't know how you can take it.
You know.
You gotta understand that people they just aren't there yet. They're just not there yet. I can understand that because I was there when I was 20 years old. I was very much a liberal at 20 years old. Very much a liberal at 20 years old.
I was trying to speak to that woman. I couldn't, you know, it's like, kept saying, it's a block. It's a block. They're not going to listen to anything. They've already made up their minds. It's not, you know, nothing you say is going to change.
I can't fault them for that. There's nothing that they're going to say to me that's going to make me a liberal.
Exactly.
I mean...
Yeah, but there's a difference. You're right. They're wrong.
Well, you know, that's the big debate.
I know that is the big debate, but it is seeing somebody that old that I'm like, wow, you haven't grown older. You haven't.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I thought like you 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, it's a state of mind. You can't. I mean.
I think that's why they don't bother me, because I remember thinking that way at that age. And I can tell them that. I remember thinking that way. I get it.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could think is different, besides, you know, I'm right, they're wrong, that whole thing, that's a debate. But I can say that I don't make it a point to go to a location. Like if this was like the Hillary stand, I wouldn't walk by here and say,
fuck Hillary. Like that woman did walking by, like, was so, like, trash. I'm like,
that's something that I don't know how to...
trash like that.
I don't know how
they can't help themselves.
Articulate that. I don't know what that is.
But it goes, they don't realize what a hypocrite they are when they say it's about love and it's about embracement and that Trump is a racist. Like, for that dude over there to call me racist, he didn't even know me? And as soon as I was like, I'm married to a Mexican, how could I be racist? He totally like deflected and started talking about something else. I'm like, no. How am I racist?
Thank you.
You called me racist. How am I racist? You don't know me.
Yeah. I know. So I said, you know my history. He has no idea who I'm living with, what my past has been, what I've done.
Yeah. I don't know him either. I can't say that he's a liberal junkie. I don't know.
Well, he's obviously a terrorist. Look at him. He's an old white guy, for crying out loud.
He's talking about this man right here. Oh my
goodness. He's just taking it all in. Just kind of.
I'm just observing from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from?
Wales.
Wales?
Wow, this is very much. Wow, this is a lot to take in.
Are you familiar with that man?
Yes, I've heard of Tommy Robinson. Yes. Yeah. I think he's inside now, isn't he?
No, they let him out of jail. They let him out about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Another guy that speaks truth to power that they try to silence.
Wow, I can't imagine being on the outside looking in. Like, wow, how effed up are they?
Well, we got our problems.
Oh yeah, every country's got their
We do, but man, it wasn't until lately. It wasn't until we go against the tide, making waves.
Well, you know, we're fighting people that. Hillary Clinton said it. If he gets elected, all our necks are nooses. They know they're going to jail if justice prevails. So they're going to fight tooth and nail. I mean, if you knew you were corrupt, wouldn't you do everything you could to keep from going to jail?
I like it when they say that you know that you are making a difference and change when you go against tide, when there is people react to it.
What was the email this? I didn't understand that. Hillary's email.
Okay, so you can only use it from a government-protected server.
Right.
Okay, because you're sending out secure information, right? So she used it as in if you had a Gmail account.
Okay, she's like that, yeah.
A public server that could be It could be
She had a
hacked
private
or,
server.
Yeah.
or she
had a
has
private
her own
server.
private server on top of that.
It was unsecured.
In a closet in a bathroom.
Yeah.
It was not in the. It wasn't in the NipperNet.
Yeah. Easily.
Why?
Yeah.
Because she.
Exactly. Why would you do
Well,
that? That is a question.
The speculation would be so corrupt governments could hack into it to get secret information, and then they'd pay her off.
That's what it was. I've always wondered what those emails were all
If you're
about.
sneaking out the window when you could be going out the front door, why are you sneaking out the window?
See?
That's what it is. Why are you sneaking out the window? The front door is unlocked.
And there were thousands and thousands of these.
Oh, 33,000 that she deleted, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just getting a little.
And still they found a whole bunch of them that were classified that shouldn't have been on that server.
Right. I've learned something new.
Yes.
Thank you very much, folks.
Well, thanks for sharing some time with me here, guys. You know, it's...
It's been
breath of fresh air in a smoke-filled room, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like
that. And seeing what you see on the internet and experiencing it live, it's
a whole nother vitamin.